In today's video, I'm excited to share 9 native trees you'll likely encounter on your hikes around the Pacific Northwest. Here I'm referring more narrowly to the lowland areas west of the Cascades. It's a place of deep, mossy forests, oak savannas, weird and wonderful trees, and giant old-growth trees. If you enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more adventures in the Pacific Northwest. So let's get started. The first tree I'll cover is the bigleaf maple. This is the predominant deciduous tree in the lowland forests of the coastal Northwest, and it's a fabulous host for moss and ferns. If it's large, moss-covered, and deciduous, chances are it's a bigleaf maple. As you might expect, the bigleaf maple has really big leaves. In spring, it has bright yellow flowers that turn to these cool helicopter seeds in summer. You probably won't need to use bark to identify this tree, but if you'd like to, here it is. The other common maple tree in the Northwest is the vine maple. The leaves are a lot smaller than those of the bigleaf maple, but there's really no mistaking them. These sprawling trees have many bendy green trunks. They're still a great host for moss, but unlike the bigleaf maple, they never reach the forest canopy and instead remain in the understory. Number 3 on our list is the hazelnut, another sprawling understory tree with many trunks. In summer, you might spot hazelnuts themselves on these trees if they haven't already been eaten by squirrels. Look out for nutshells on the ground if you don't spot them on the tree itself. In terms of conifers, the Douglas fir is the predominant tree species, and some of them are enormous. Douglas fir is even the official state tree of Oregon. The bark is deeply grooved, and the needles grow in all directions around the stem. Douglas firs have very distinctive cones. Growing up, my parents used to pay us a penny a pine cone to pick these out of the yard. Number 5 is one of my favorite trees, the western red cedar. This tree thrives in particularly lush microenvironments like streamsides and the mist zones of waterfalls. The needles are so distinctive that there's no chance of mixing this tree up with anything else. The characteristic stringy bark is also a giveaway. Old cedar stumps and nurse logs form a great host substrate for tree number 6, the western hemlock, a delightful reminder that the forest is still nurtured by the trees that have fallen. Number 7 is the Sitka spruce, which reaches a colossal size. It grows in the rainy forests in a narrow band right along the coast. For number 8, we'll journey to a totally different environment to look at the Oregon white oak, the key tree species in the Pacific Northwest's oak savanna prairie ecosystem. I was surprised to learn that many of the lush forests we now know were oak savannas before the pioneers arrived. Native American tribes had used controlled fire to clear brush and maintain the open prairies, and the fire-resistant Oregon white oak thrived in these conditions. Without regular burning, much of the original prairie has become woodland instead. You can easily recognize this tree by its scraggly branches and its predominance in open grasslands. A great example of the oak savanna prairie is the Mount Pisgah hike in Oregon. Click the link in the upper right corner for more on that hike. Number 9 and the last tree on our list is the alder. This deciduous tree is short-lived, but one of the first to grow in disturbed areas. It's recognizable by its smooth and often splotchy bark. I hope this video helps you recognize the trees you'll encounter on your next hike in the Pacific Northwest. Remember to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.